The great Moody Blues once said, why do we never get an answer when we're knocking at the door? And that answer hopefully will be here today with the question, DC McFarlane Toys Platinum Edition.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another DC McFarlane Toys Platinum Edition unboxing and review. And today, we got the question. We're going to question the answers here with the question. But for all your DC McFarlane Toys needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15%. Hearing from a lot of you guys and gals, maybe not so many gals, but let's pretend. Hearing from a lot of guys out there that the code is really saving them some money. So check it out for yourself. Trust me on that one. Gotta get a deal. That's what I'm about. That's where you're gonna get a deal. Jay's Toys and Hobbies. jaystoysandgames.com. JC and Hobby is the store for those that know. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I did find this, though, at my local Walmart. Went in there. They had the brand new Walmart Wave, whatever you want to call it, with the Platinum question. I've also heard from a good friend of the channel, Mr. Breaker out there. He found his at GameStop. So I guess be checking your GameStops as well. If that is worth something, if your GameStops are like mine, basically a waste of time. It's time you'll never get back. And what is time? That's what we question right here with the question. And the question for me, I don't think I've ever read a comic book with him. I've heard of the question since I was a little kid. He always kind of fit in the DC universe like the Spectre for me. I knew the Spectre. I'd see it on a poster. I'd see it, or I knew who it is, but I knew nothing about him. The question, same thing for me. Almost looks like a Dick Tracy villain to me. But he was a reporter of some kind, I think spiritualist, all kinds of stuff. He's questioning the answers like young Moody Blues is what he's doing there. Shout out to Justin Hayward and John Lodge. Two of the all-time greats, of course. And don't forget Graham Edge. Don't forget Graham. Ray Thomas. Ray Thomas. Don't forget Ray Thomas. Mike Pinder, he left early, but we're okay with Mike Pinder as well. A shout out to the Moody Blues, of course, once again. Platinum Edition right there in the front. Interesting is the question, could he not sell on his own? Is that why he's limited? You guys tell me. DC Multiverse, the question, of course, what is it? 12 and up on this one right here for those keeping track at home. DC Classic. So where do I need to put him in my display? That's the question. I'm going to have a lot of work to do with these DC displays one of these days. The question over here on the side, and then on the back, we're just questioning the answers once again. All kinds of question marks going on. He loves a good question mark, apparently. And hopefully his trading card will give us a little bit more answers to what this question is up to here. See you later. Goodbye. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Question business. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. All right. DC McFarlane Stan's seen it before. We're going to see it again. See you later. Goodbye. Let's question it right here. Real name Vic Sage. When Crisis on Infinite Earths first reshaped continuity, the question migrated to Earth from another reality. His career ended when he died from cancer. Never good. But he ensured there would always be answers by training. He ensured there would always be answers by training Gotham City detective Renee Montoya to become a new question. Following Flashpoint, the question was reimagined as a mystic enigma. Eons ago, with Pandora and the Phantom Stranger, he faced the Council of Eternity to answer for his sins. Defiant and unrepentant, his punishment was having his identity and visage magically erased. In modern times, he sought Pandora's box like a young Hellraiser almost, hoping to answer the question to his identity. He united with the Phantom Stranger, I was thinking the Handsome Stranger, Buff Bagwell, and Pandora as the Trinity of Sin, but eventually betrayed them. After this, he vanished. No one knows where, like a true question, and a true guy that got nothing going on with him here. Now, if Todd McFarlane was on the couch here today, unfortunately, Todd is not on the couch. We all know that whole Spawn Kickstarter sent him over the edge, sent me over the edge too, but I didn't get up and leave like he did, of course. But if he was here today, I would be saying, why is there no accessories with this? What are we doing here? See you later. Goodbye. Pretty plain Jane figure, all things considered. No accessories with the question. No weapons of any kind. And it is a figure that is basically just a guy in a suit. It looks like something out of Dick Tracy, like the Blank, of course. We remember him from Dick Tracy as well, or her, I should say. But the question, looking interesting, especially in the head. No face. That's the thing about the question. That's part of it. It's, who is it? We don't know. He doesn't have a face going on there. Does have a top hat over there with a blue and black attack, looking good. Yellow shirt with a black tie, blue vest, blue pants, blue jacket, black gloves. There it is. It's just a dude. If he had a normal head on him here, you'd say this is just some guy walking down the street back in 1940s New York or something. But pretty plain. A lot of reuse, I believe, from the Joker. Am I not mistaken on that? Especially the vest and the pants kind of feel like the Joker. And, of course, we've had a million Jokers. Question, he looks interesting. You question his face, but there's just not a ton of meat on the bone here. But once again, though, that isn't against the figure here because it is depicting what the character looks like. Not everybody can have a million guns like a Spawn or whatever it may be. Superman with a cape, you name it. The question looks like the question, so you can't fault McFarlane, and I tell him that over here, but I could fault him for not giving us accessories. He could at least get an old-timey newspaper you could hide behind or something like that. He could have something, a press badge. Who knows? But we didn't get any of that here with the question. Arms do go around for us. Do get a bicep cut. Double-jointed pinned elbows per the cause, of course. Hand back and forth, side to side. Now he's got a trigger finger over here. No gun to shoot with. He's got a fist of fury on this side here. Head back and forth, side to side, up and down. Waist articulation. Those big old question splits. Even in a suit, he's going to question. Don't question him if he can do the splits or not. He'll do it. He'll do it all day long. He'll smile while he does it. Leg does go up. Double jointed pin knees, ankles a little back and forth, side to side. And that really is the question. Pretty much the easiest unboxing of all time. Not a whole lot to it outside of his articulation. An interesting looking figure. It does stand out because it is so plain Jane looking. Obviously the face not totally plain Jane, but as a whole fairly plain Jane figure here. But fun. There's a lot of question fans out there. I know there's a lot of people that like the question, that enjoy the question. So they're probably happy to get a first-timer in the line here from DC Multiverse. I just got to figure out where I'm going to put him in my display. It sounds like Crisis on Infinite Earths might be a good start for me. We'll see what ends up happening there. But the question, they remain. That's it. There's nobody answered the questions here today, I don't think. But the question, hitting Walmart stores, GameStop stores, online retailers, Jay's Toys and Games. Hit them up right now if you're after the question. But what's your thoughts? Are you picking this one up? A pass, a long game, I don't know what I'm doing game? Let me know in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the question, and the Moody Blues too, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.